My name is Jackline Waye, and today I'm going to talk about Puerto Rico. Isla del Encanto, Isle of Enchantment. First, I'd like to review a little background history. The New World, before 1492. The discovery of the Americas was arguably the most important world event in the prior 1,000 years. And it is not accurate to describe it as the New World. In 1492, the number of people living in the Americas was far greater than the population of Europe. There were about 350 major tribal groups, 15 different major cultural religions, 160 linguistic groups, and this is an estimate, and it depends on what area you're referring to in the Americas, between 35 and 75 million people. The Americas were not populated by savages. They had their own religions, architecture, political structure, well laid out cities. And when the Europeans arrived, they found the home of millions of people who had been there for thousands of years. And it's said that in some ways, the Inca and the Mayan cultures rivaled, if not surpassed, those of Europe. The voyages of Columbus were sponsored by the Catholic monarchs of Castile, Ferdinand and Isabella. Isabella was Queen of Castile, Ferdinand, King of Navarre and Aragon. The unification of what we call Spain today was still in process at the time of Columbus's first voyage. This is the Iberian Peninsula, and it included several kingdoms, different languages, different customs, different politics, and they sometimes were at war with one another. Now, Columbus sought an alternate route to the Indies. He also wanted to find riches and bring them back. Now, everything he found was to be dedicated to the Catholic monarchs and the Holy Roman Catholic Church. This is Castile. Columbus was to get 10% of whatever the riches were, and the financing of his voyages was a relatively small amount for Castile, and the crown saw potential gains that could be large. Now, Columbus was an excellent navigator, but he had miscalculated the circumference of the earth, and when he landed in the Bahamas, he truly believed that he had reached the India, by sailing west. And he called the land the West Indies. And the First Nation people, he called Indians. So with this background, let's go on to Puerto Rico. In the scheme of things, here we are. In Spanish, Puerto Rico means rich.